Hey Wildwood, Pastor Mike here, and I have the pleasure of being able to share today's devotional. Today, it's really just one verse, but it's a really powerful one. It's out of the book of James in chapter 4. It's verse 7, and it says this. It says, "Therefore, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." Now, that word submit, what it really says is it means to come under authority. So God's word is telling us, submit to God, come under his authority. But that also means tap into his power. So step one is submitting when that spiritual warfare comes into our life. When we're feeling like the enemy is just poking us and prodding us, the most important thing is to submit to God and fall under his authority. But the Bible goes on to tell us, resist the devil and he will flee. So what does that mean to resist? Well, when we look at that and we translate it, the word resist means to stand up against. And so it reminds me so much of baseball. Now, I know that might seem crazy and a weird transition, but I played baseball my whole life. I absolutely love baseball. It's my favorite sport. And anyone who plays baseball would tell you that when you get up to bat and you're standing there in the batter's box, there are so many things that try to distract you. Actually, to be honest with you, it's always the catcher. I was a catcher in baseball, and I used to always talk to the batters because I wanted to distract them. So as a batter, you're up there and the catcher's trying to talk to you and distract you. The other team is trying to distract you. And oh yes, there's the fans, and they're trying to distract you. And why are they trying to distract you? Because they don't want you to focus on what your job is in the moment, which is to try to get a hit, to try to get on base. The enemy works the same way. He's trying to distract you. And if he knows that he can distract you and he can prevent you from doing the work that God has called you to do, then he's won. And so I want to encourage you, Wildwood, don't let the enemy distract you. Don't allow his tactics to hold you back from what it is that God has called you to do. Resist the enemy. There's a common phrase that goes around, and I want to share it with you if you haven't heard it. And it's this phrase: "Not today, Satan, not today." And so when you feel the pressure of maybe the tactics of the enemy trying to distract you from doing the work that God has called you to do, just simply come under the authority of God. Remember the cross. Remember what Jesus has done. Remember that it's been finished already, that you are free to say, no, you've been defeated already, enemy, and not today. Love you, Wildwood. Pray this blesses you.